Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. It's never too late to become a student of knowledge. It doesn't matter how many kids you have. It doesn't matter if things are in flux, you got a new job, you moved somewhere else. It doesn't matter if you stopped and you took a long pause and you want to get back into talab al-ilm. The most important thing is that you take small steps towards a goal. Now, it's extremely important to have a goal because if you don't have a goal, then you don't know what direction you're going. You might be working towards something and you're going in a wrong direction completely. So you want to start with a goal. Do you want to be a da'i? I like looking at YouTube videos. I love looking at people like Muslim Lantern and Sheikh Uthman Farouk with some of the dawah that he's doing. You want to be a da'i one day and really work to spread the deen? Um, Maybe you want to be the person in your local masjid. Maybe your sister or brother, your local masjid, you want to be the person, there's no imam, and you can step up, give the khutbahs, give some talks, and really help the youth and the adults in that community. Maybe you have a very specific program. You want to set up a program that you want to convert Zionists to Islam. Maybe that's your thing, or you want to just, you know, get closer to Allah. That's the first goal, right? Because everything stems from that. Without the wrong intentions, we don't get a reward. So, the first intention is obviously to get closer to Allah. But along with that, what is the project that you want to work on? And it's good to have a project 4 years, 2 years down the line that you want to work towards. And then we break that down, and then it will lead us to what we need to do now. If you're looking to learn Arabic, just saying you want to learn Arabic and being fluent is not enough information because you can end up in one of these programs that just teaches you, lo samahta, Ain al Funduk, where's the hotel and how to get around. That's not what you want to do. You want to be able to pick up classical books of Islam and be able to make sense of them so that you can fill yourself with light and your people around you. You want to be able to pick up the Mus'haf and be able to read and understand what's being said, and your heart is affected. So we need to look at things. We want to learn Fusha when we want to learn Arabic, right? We want to learn classical Arabic. We don't want to learn some dialect, like, we first want to learn Fusha first, and then we can look at different dialects because it's about ibadah. We learn Fusha, classical Arabic, so that we can have the key to access the religion. It's not so much what your age is or how good your teachers are or what program you have. It really isn't. I'm a student in a bachelor's degree program at an Islamic university. And, yes, it's good to have teachers and things. But a lot of the things is, you're studying, you're practicing yourself, and you're doing things, and it's very similar to when you're studying by yourself. The main thing is to not quit and to keep going. I don't know if you saw the video that I talked about that, where it has like the picture of the forest, but that's kind of like that really talks about the importance of consistency. But it's not so much the age, it's about your goal and it's about the steps that you take daily. If you don't have a lot of time, great. Study consistently a little bit of time. And then when Allah makes it easy for you to have more time, you take advantage of those days on your day off or when you don't have as many family obligations. But you don't use that as an excuse. You work with what you have. And it's Allah ultimately who will bless you and put barakah in your time and can facilitate, give you the tawfiq to make things really easy. So don't focus on age. Even if somebody's telling you or you're feeling a certain way or you have a lot of kids, responsibilities, two jobs, do it for Allah's sake. That's it. It's for Allah's sake. So work with what you have. You got 5 minutes in the morning. After work, you could stay after work maybe 30 minutes before you come home and the kids attack you or whatever. Stay at work later and make that your time. Go into a break room or sit in your car before you go home. Take 30 minutes. Wake up, an hour before Fajr, 30 minutes before Fajr, 20 minutes before Fajr if that's all you have. Work with what you have. Maybe you have to pick certain days of the week. But age isn't excuses because seeking knowledge is just doing the things that we should be doing anyway, filling ourselves with iman and light. We're supposed to be reading books, reading the Quran because it's so pleasurable. Like there's nothing better than when you listen to an ayat of the Quran that or an ayat that you're memorizing that just really affects your heart. You know, I was reading Suratul Baqarah not too long ago, and there's an ayat that I really like, and it's what is it? A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Um, in al-haqq min rabbik, fala takunanna min al-mumtarin. You know, the truth is from your Lord, so don't be one of those people that hesitate. And I felt that it was such a relevant ayat because there's so many things in this world that can distract you, you know, but don't have one foot in the boat, one foot on the dock, you know, walk the Sirat al-Mustaqim, be 100% in it, not one foot on the dock, one on the boat. What am I doing? What am I? No, you know, we be committed, and you can be committed and still do great job at work, still take time to take care of the family, be a good neighbor to our Muslim and non-Muslim neighbors. You know, it's not like choosing one or the other. You read books, it's just read less secular books, read more Islamic books, but systemize it. It's when you study random things, random YouTube videos, it's hard to get anywhere. So we need a systematic schedule. So if you don't have goals, you want to have like a path that you can get on, whether it's self-study or joining a program. I'm familiar with a lot of the programs. And you need help goal setting or there's barriers, you know, that's what we're here for, you know. So I hope you enjoy the content. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and visit the website, staywitharabic.com. And bi'ithn Allah ta'ala, I'll see you in the next video. Assalamu alaikum.